Good morning. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Awesome. Thank you very much. I'm loud and the music is low. Okay. Let's turn that up a little bit. How are we now? We will talk about it later, but there's a new emote. If you guys want to check that out. There's two of them, actually. Also, I wasn't too loud, okay? Audrey, good morning. Lenny found the new emote. DJ James, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to the club. So now we have specific emotes for when we hit that hype train. We have just some generic shot glasses. Yes, we are going to the Seahawks game. Well, Carla Marie will be working. I'll be hanging out. Probably drinking some White Claws. Good morning, Wendy. Jen, thank you very much for those 5 gifted Tier 1 subs. Shannon, thank you very much for that subscription with Prime. Appreciate that.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning. Welcome to the Carla Marie and Anthony show. Carla Marie's, what are you filming there?
I'm doing a day in the life reel, and I needed to get some content for it.
A day in the life of
A Twitch host, podcast host, and Seahawks game day host.
Okay. Well, today is the day. Is it Blue Monday, right?
What? No.
What?
It's Action Green.
No, but for Seahawks games on Fridays, everything is a Blue Friday, right? Everyone wears their jerseys to work.
Last Friday was Blue Friday.
Hmm.
There's no games on Fridays.
No,
You said for Seahawks games on Fridays.
no, it's for Seahawks games on Fridays. It's for Seahawks games, comma, on Fridays. People wear their jerseys
Yeah.
and their Seahawks game
So, but
gear to work.
all like the
So why don't people do it on Monday?
well, all of the Seahawks dancers were posting on Friday about
Okay.
it. So
Well, welcome to the football season. For those of you watching in the Cleveland area, congratulations. For those of you watching in the Cincinnati area, that was interesting. And New York, the Giants got a win as well.
so exciting.
My Raiders lost to the
can it
stupid
be-
Chargers.
Could it be Giants Seahawks Super Bowl?
No, it could be a Giants Seahawks NFC championship, though. It won't be. At least one of those two teams will not be there.
Don't
But
even.
a couple things we're going to talk about today. We do have the beach waiver giveaway at 8:55 today. So if you want to do that, it's not started yet, so don't type enter yet. That will be at 8:55, and you will have to be here to win. So you can enter and then come back. What, Carla Marie?
What is that? Is that the new emote?
What was it?
It was me with the hype train thing on it.
No,
Did you see that?
I didn't
How
actually.
did somebody do that?
I don't know. I
I've
wasn't
never
paying attention. So the new emote, I will put that up on the screen real quick so
I
we
don't know
can
what
talk
it
about
is.
that.
Whoa.
We've got 2 of them to represent the 2 shot glasses. If you want to pull those out, Carla Marie, the shot glasses that you brought up here. We've been using like random.
Oh, I grabbed them by accident.
So we have our actual shot glasses that were available for sale.
See? That guy.
The green one was available for sale on youlookgreat.co.
And the pink one was in a happy box. Which
Exactly.
you can still, I believe, still add to a happy box at happyboxstore.com. Just Google happy box.
So you can check that out if you'd like. So welcome. Oh yeah, there's a little. I don't think that's you, Carla Marie.
Who is that?
That's just a blonde person, and it says hype. That's
Oh,
not
that's
you.
I thought that was my emote yelling. It looks exactly like it.
No, but we do have the Carla Marie football emote that people can use since you are hosting the game today. Let's go back to the main screen, though.
It's not the main screen.
Baby Bro did get engaged today, so we will talk about
Today?
that or
Wow.
this weekend. Talk about that. Seattle's Italian Festival, and You Look Great. Living Alone, the Seahawks game, and September. So this is your reminder that if you do want to subscribe to our channel today, if you get a 1-month subscription, a brand new subscription, that is 20% off. If you sign up for 3 months, you get 25% off, and a 6-month subscription gets you 30% off. Now, they all have to be new, or you can upgrade. So if you have a 1-month subscription now, maybe someone gifted it to you, you can upgrade to 3 or 6 months, so on and so forth. If you have Prime, it's still free.
Yep.
If you are gifting subs, those are not
Don't
free
count.
or discounted or anything like that. So,
Are we on? Did we hype train?
I don't know. Let's check.
You know, we might go on an actual choo choo hype train.
We are in level 5 of the hype train. What are you talking about?
We have a wedding to go to in Canada.
Yes.
So we might take the train from Seattle to Vancouver because it goes along the Pacific coast and it's something we've always wanted to do. And it's a train. So
I don't know if it's a hype train.
no,
though.
we're gonna
What
make
if we
it a
go?
hype train.
What if we go live on one of our phones from the train and pull
We
off
have
a
to.
hype train on a train?
We have to. It'll be a Friday. Why not?
But we'd have to be totally silent because I'm not going to be those people that are like on a FaceTime call on a train
Maybe we'll upgrade to business class.
and have our own little spot.
I would love our own car on the hype train.
All
But yeah,
right.
they just started it up again. September 17th, I think, is the first trip that they're doing it again for some reason. They just didn't have this route during COVID because,
Well, it was because the border was closed.
yeah, but it reopened a year ago.
I don't know.
So yeah, we might do that. And it's not even, normally it goes Portland to Vancouver, but the Portland Seattle route isn't even open. Just Seattle to Vancouver.
Okay.
And it's apparently like one of like the things you have to do in your life.
For everyone that is typing in enter right now, the giveaway is not live. So you're going to have to do that again. I'm starting it, but
Oh, it's in the hallway.
What?
Get it?
all right, level 5 is complete. So now I can finally start the
How many?
beach waiver giveaway.
Don't look at my pants. This is not my game day outfit.
I don't think anyone cares. What's day the 12th? There we go. Give everyone their first ticket for free. Send a confirmation via the chat. Yes, Carla Marie. They're up here. If you're looking for the beach waivers, they're up. They're in the closet. closet. All right, the giveaway is open. Top, look up to the right. There you go. Let's see if she can reach them. Oh, look at that. So to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is type in exclamation point, the word enter, and hit send. That's it. Exclamation point, enter, hit send. No extra words, no spaces. Just got to do that. It is free to enter. If you are a subscriber, though, you have 3 times the odds of winning. So make sure you do that. Carla Marie, explain what we got so that we can take the shot and move on with the show.
Okay. Beach Waver. Rainbow one. So you can curl your hair. Comes with a rainbow silk scrunchie, a storage pouch for the Beach Waver, and then we have limited sizes, like this is a small, a Beach Waver hoodie, so comfortable, pink, and it has a rainbow.
So if we don't have your size, we apologize, but do you know the sizes we have?
I think there might only be smalls left, but we'll look.
Well, you'll tell us your size, and we'll let you know later on if we have it. We're not going to go through all of them right now. What is this?
Oh, it just fell
What
out
is
of.
this bead?
Oh, be careful. Then the cats. It just fell out of here. So the storage pouch thing has one of those silicone packets in it, and the silicone packet broke. Oh God, it's
Oh, we're
really
gonna have-
harmful to pets.
We're going to have to vacuum the floor then.
Well, you're gonna have to vacuum the floor then. I got things to do.
Now, we did, Carla Marie, pass the hype train.
I feel like we're playing. What is that game? Chess.
3-card Monty.
All right. We are drinking. Why is everything wet? Oh, God, something leaked. Oh, whoa. Oh, that was a shadow. I thought it leaked. It did leak, but not on the couch. Look at this.
All right, let's go.
We're drinking a grasshopper.
Okay, so what is in the grasshopper?
So September 15th is National Creme de Menthe Day.
What is creme de menthe?
A
And why does it
grasshopper-
have its own day?
A grasshopper is a classic cocktail that was invented in New Orleans in 1918. And it has creme de menthe, creme de cacao, and heavy cream. SeattleCocktailClub.com for the recipe.
Creme de menthe is French for mint cream. It is sweet mint-flavored alcoholic beverage.
Oh, so that must be this one. That looks like a straight up milk got delivered from a delivery man. Milkman. Were there milk women?
I don't know, but you're taking a really long
This
time to
is-
get this done.
What do you want me to do? I'm soaked.
Here, hold on. Let me get you a
Wait,
towel.
this is my game day shirt.
Okay, let me get you a towel.
I'm nervous. Because they got me a new one, but I realized I told them the wrong size and it's not going to fit. Do I need to wear a bib? I mean, I would have time to do laundry before.
Take that.
Ew, see, no. Ah! No, don't stretch. Are you kidding?
All right, here.
You almost stretched the collar?
Wah.
Could you imagine?
Just pour the damn shot
I'm
already.
trying.
How many Seattle gummies did you have?
Only one.
Only one? I don't believe that one bit.
I promise. Because I needed to save my caffeine intake for later on this evening. I'm going to take one right before kick.
All right, so what are you doing? How much of
Pouring
this green stuff?
2 ounces.
And what is the green stuff?
That is a mix of creme de cacao. No. Hold on. Fill a cocktail shaker halfway with ice. Did that. Add 2 ounces of cocktail mix.
Okay.
That's this one. And 1 ounce of cream.
But we don't know what's in the cocktail mix?
Well, it says creme de menthe has got to be this. And that's got to be creme de cacao. And there's also heavy cream. I'm going to poop myself.
Is that that's the heavy cream there, right?
Okay, yes. Probably. That makes sense. And that is a mixture of cacao. Cacao.
All right, there we go.
Oh, so good. So good. Here we go. See, it leaked.
I can't wait to have to do work on this table later and have everything be super sticky.
I'm scared to. Why did I wear this shirt right now?
Because it's Seahawks Day.
Wait, clean that.
Please.
Please.
Thank you. Jeez.
What is the chat saying?
Probably that you're rude. Just yelling at me.
No, yes, the mint liquor is the green one, but it has other stuff in it. The recipe is at SeattleCocktailClub.com. Oh God, what the chat is yelling at us. Oh, sorry guys, we had things to do
What is the chat yelling? Let's.
that we're not reading it.
Carla Marie, you should change.
Yes, we're fully aware that mint means green, but there was also something else.
Mint does not mean green.
Okay. Mint, if it's the
Oh.
green is yes, but there's something else in it.
Yes.
Is what we were trying to figure out. Whoa, look at that. It's like Ghostbusters. I hate mint.
Well, this is going to be fun for you then. This looks like a St. Patrick's Day shot. So Curvy Knockout said it's mint and chocolate liqueur in the green.
See?
You ready, Carla Marie? With our new shot glasses in the emotes. Cheers. Cheers. Here we go. That's actually really good. It tastes like those little mints they leave on your pillow at hotels sometimes.
It actually is
Or they
good,
used
like
to do
an
back
Andes.
in the day. Come on, we have coasters here. What's wrong with you?
An Andes mint.
Yes, exactly like one of those. Thank you to Z from NYC and Carrie and Lenny for using the proper emotes. Oh, Lenny's got the non-Carla Marie emotes.
How weird.
I mean, it's just a blonde. It's a white blonde girl. Like it's not. You can't claim that entire look.
Sure can.
Oh, if you're white and you're blonde, you're Carla Marie. You white, you Ben Affleck. You know what movie that's from? Role Models. Phenomenal movie. Let's see.
I've seen it.
Florida Kim, thank you for subscribing for over 20 months. That is awesome.
It is very cool.
And we can now move on to the next thing on the list. So we mentioned the beach waiver.
Oh, the giveaway.
That giveaway is live. I tried to use Carla Marie's
I look like a
football
peep-
emote,
a
but
peep-
that
peeper.
didn't work.
Peeping Tom.
The rest of that is Carla Marie wearing a football jersey. So
What time are we gonna call the winner?
8:55.
Okay.
So just about
Or 11:55.
or 11:55 on the East Coast.
55.
So in just about 40 minutes, just under 40 minutes, we will do that. If you want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is type in exclamation point and the word enter, hit send, put that into the chat, and remember, no spaces, no other words, just exclamation point, enter, hit send.
Bam.
Super simple. Baby bro got engaged over the weekend.
Yeah.
So I didn't post anything about this really until it happened on Saturday because I was traveling back to New Jersey. But
Yeah,
Friday
we didn't
I
talk
took
about you traveling at
No.
all. on
Friday, I
purpose.
took a flight back to New Jersey to celebrate my brother getting engaged on Saturday. And I got to give my brother a lot of credit. I was actually talking to my cousin Rudy about this yesterday. My brother went above and beyond in every way possible to make sure, even though his fiance knew they were probably going to get engaged, to keep the actual moment a surprise.
It's cool.
And he wanted to make it special, but he didn't want to plan something special and let her know that, oh, this is like that special moment.
Right.
So for weeks, they've just been doing like different trips. I think they went up to Boston. They went to the Renaissance Fair.
Rihanna's in here too.
Oh, Rihanna's in here. So they went everywhere for the past few weeks.
Okay,
Family
but
events,
here's the-
non-family events,
here's the
special
thing,
events.
And Rihanna can answer this maybe. Like all these things happened, right?
Mhm.
Now that all these things happened, was there one where she was like, "Damn, I wish I got proposed at that one because it was cooler."
Well, I know that she thought she was going to get proposed to at earlier.
Well, right.
Okay.
But I'm saying like maybe like was it the Renaissance Fair that she really was like, "That's where I want."
No, I think my brother just said when they were in New Hope,
I don't know.
Pennsylvania.
Doing what?
Just a little weekend in New Hope. A lot of people take like quick weekends there. But here's what my brother did that morning.
Okay.
He planned a hot air balloon ride.
that right there is like, okay, you're clearly getting engaged.
Didn't happen there. And this was all in like South Jersey, that area. So then they went to some sort of garden statue museum thing. Not really sure about that one. Like I don't have the details.
Okay.
Didn't happen there. Then they went to a winery. And apparently they don't do tours
Yeah.
at this winery, but my brother basically asked the guy, like, hey, to get us from the door to where this proposal is going to happen and where the photographer is and the whole setup they have, can you pretend that we're on a tour?
And what was the, like you said, setup? He had someone come in and like
Yeah, I
do
think
one of
she
those
was
picnics, right?
an event planner type person who set up like a cute little blanket with chairs and a table and flowers and all the stuff to make it like a cool, presentable area. And it was Iron Plow Winery
Okay.
or Iron Plow Vineyards. If you're near like the Bordentown, South Jersey,
Mhm.
Philly area, you've probably heard of it. So that's where I went down. And he had a photographer waiting. He had that
So
area, and that's where he
cool.
popped the question. But here's my
Damn,
favorite
Justin.
part. Here's my absolute favorite part is even though he did, in fact, surprise Rihanna, she turned it around on him and also proposed after he proposed with her own ring. And she went, I guess, and had dinner with or lunch with my mom and asked for my brother's hand in marriage and
Yep.
all of that stuff.
Yeah, she had been carrying this ring around in her wallet for months just in case.
Yeah. So
It's crazy.
And then I got to pick them up from the vineyard and be their DD back to the dinner with the rest of the family.
I know. I
So.
was pretty bummed I wasn't there.
Daisy from Prineville, thank you very much for that subscription with Prime. Appreciate that. Yeah, and it was really cool. They had, I mean, even the photographer, when I was talking to him for a little bit as everything was like winding down, he's like, I've never done 2 proposals in the same photo shoot. This is really
that's
cool.
funny. He probably had no idea what was going. Like
Yeah.
he was not prepared for that part.
Just keep snapping.
yeah.
Just keep snapping.
Yeah.
What else do we have in the
So
chat?
you were the first person to see them engaged, other than the photographer.
Well, photographer, I'm sure the people at the vineyard. Oh, it was actually really cool. As we were walking out, the photographer was still with us.
Yeah.
And people were probably looking because there's a photographer walking behind a couple. And he announced to everyone there, got a newly engaged couple, everybody. And everyone started like hooting and hollering.
That's cool.
Clapping. It was really cool.
That is really cool. Did you? What did Rihanna say? Anthony goes, "It's really cool." Meanwhile, I was chugging bottles.
I think they were both chugging bottles for a little bit. And that's the reason I went down there to be the DD, just so they could just enjoy themselves and not worry about the drive back.
I think they're both private on Instagram.
Oh, I did have my brother actually sent me a picture. Let me see if I can.
Well, I
I'll
have the
put it
one
up.
of Rihanna.
I have the actual moment. Hold on.
Oh, you have the moment?
Well, I have them chugging bottles of wine actually.
No, that's not going to see the ring.
Oh, the ring itself?
Come on, that's
guess
what if
people-
anyone cares about.
I don't know.
Here, I saved it. Wait, no, I didn't. Where is it? There's one. All right, that one will do. How do I get it to you? The emails?
Yeah, you could email it to me.
Also, I don't. There's wires behind us, and it's driving me absolutely insane.
What?
On the floor. Every time you move your arm.
Oh, that's for the fans so that we don't roast in here.
I don't ever remember seeing that. Why? Oh, there's a lid.
All right. So I need to pull up where'd you send it to? Email?
Yeah. We have 1 million. I sent you 1 million emails, and that's the one thing we forgot.
All right. So here's the picture. Let's put it in here.
And then you guys did dinner, right?
Mm-hmm.
As a whole group?
We did. Dinner in Newark. It was phenomenal. And like the rest of my family has met all or most of
Oh, yeah,
her
because-
family, but I
yeah.
live in Seattle. So this is the first time I got to meet anyone, and they were phenomenal.
It's awesome. That's always a plus.
Let's see.
Because you know you're stuck with them for life now.
Yeah, I guess. Where's
Like that does
downloads?
suck because like not
What
only do you
sucks?
have to hope that like your sibling or kid
Oh.
finds someone that you like, but also that their family doesn't suck. So it's a huge plus, you know?
Yeah, but like, how bad does their family have to suck for it to actually matter?
Because you don't see that if it's your kid, like for you, obviously you're not going to be around them a lot, but like I'm so lucky that my sister married someone that we like kind of like better than her. my
Well, you
younger
also
sister.
grew up with him.
Yeah. So, you know, that worked out. And his family, I've also known his family forever,
Mm.
and they're great. So we were talking about this kind of recently. I was like, I lucked out with them.
Oh, damn it. I messed that up.
Oh, Rihanna texted more photos. Thank you. Oh, that is a good close up. Oh, this is the best I've seen it. It looks so cool. Yeah, like Anthony was telling me that it looks like you can like see. Would you just?
It looks like there's a galaxy in the
In the
ring.
ring.
It looks really cool. I'm a big fan. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sizing these pictures for what we have is usually pretty annoying.
Boom! There it is. Go.
Takes a second.
Oh.
There you go. I mean, it's not
So
it's not
cool.
a super close picture of the ring, but you can see both of their
So
rings.
what kind of diamond? Not a diamond. What
It is
kind
called
of
a
gem?
teal sapphire.
It's got like a greenish blue.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, send me that one.
Well, she just sent it, and Rihanna wanted that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why her
Did he
nails
buy the
match.
ring from your dad? Yes.
No.
Justin got the ring from my dad, and it was cool. And I'm sure my dad was really like excited to do this. But my brother Justin and my dad like went back and forth picking out the stone and the setting. And
I heard he went to K Jewelers.
no, and it's like this is a custom setting. It's
That's
not like
cool.
he was picking things. It was
That's awesome.
specifically built and created for them. Did you send the picture,
Yeah.
Carla Marie? Okay, we'll do this one more time, and then
It does like when
I
you
don't have a
use-
picture. It just says no subject.
What? It does look like very Lord of the Rings ish. Like there's a galaxy in it and it can do powers. You know?
So now we just gotta wait for Carla Marie to send me.
Well,
this
I don't know
picture.
what's going on here. Maybe because does Rihanna have a Android?
No, she's an iPhone
No,
person.
she's an iPhone. I don't know what's going on. Oh wait, maybe because I have to save it.
Yeah, probably.
Like it looks magical. No, I didn't save it. That's why. There we go.
Oh, there was, and you'll appreciate this. I was actually going to send it to our group chat yesterday, Carla Marie, because everyone else in there is an iPhone user. But after last week's iPhone announcement of all the new updates and everything, someone from TechCrunch maybe put a whole article together about all the announcements that iPhone made
That Android
and when they
already-
had been implemented in the
Yeah.
Android world. And one of them was basically like from the development of Androids. Oh, I didn't know you guys couldn't do sending emails later, like in the Apple Mail app.
I don't use Apple Mail, so I don't know.
Okay, here we go. Now we should. Nope, still no picture. Oh,
It's
there we go.
loading. Chill biscuit.
There we go.
Whew. Oh my God. Who said they ordered Apple Watch? Life changing. Oh, that was something I didn't want to talk about.
You didn't want to talk
I
about
did.
it?
I had some heated people over the weekend on Instagram
Okay.
because I posted there's like a meme that said something like, "Ladies, stop wearing your Apple Watch on your wedding day.
I agree
It
100%.
looks gross." Blah, blah. I'm like, you know what? Back the fuck up. Let people do what they want on their wedding day or any day. But also, I said, nah, girl, you get those calories and you put it in your fitness tracker. And I have a friend who we were in Disney with, like family friend Gabrielle.
Yes.
And she sent me a photo. She wore her Apple Watch around her thigh on her wedding day. She's got a really long
Oh yeah, you
band
could do that.
and wore it on her thigh and like has a picture of it. I need to post that. People were like, ew, it looks so disgusting. I was like, so does your face.
I do agree. If you're dressing up and you don't have like,
yeah, you put a nice band. I'm not going to wear this ratchet band. that's
even then,
chain-
I don't know. But you also have to understand, I come from
But you
a
would.
family of jewelers, and
Okay, so what if you got like a super fancy Rolex band to put in your Apple Watch?
why would I spend the money on a Rolex band
Because
and not
you-
get the actual Rolex?
Because the Rolex just tells you to the time.
Yeah, what else? And this, I actually was talking to my brother about this
Because
because
you
he
can't
has
miss out on a day. If you miss out,
A day
you
of
lose your
what?
streaks
of what?
of fitness. Burning you lose streaks.
I don't care about streaks.
You don't even know.
I'm not.
You
I'm
used
not
to
a
care-
16-year-old on.
You used to care
Snapchat.
so much about your Snapchat streaks.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I never did. I never ever did Snapchat streaks. The only streak I've ever cared about was my streak of games on Wordle, and that
See?
ended
Exactly.
at 80.
Exactly.
That was the only thing
All right,
I've
then
cared
you
about.
can't play Wordle on your wedding day.
All right, so this is the ring. If everyone wants to check that out,
So cool.
they did a very, very good job.
Who's they? Your dad and your brother?
Yeah. And I mean, the stone itself was Rana's idea, so
It's really cool.
it's all three of them putting it together. All right. Back to the main screen. We do still have the Beach Waver giveaway.
Yep.
That is going to be awarded in 25 minutes. So it's a beach waiver, some accessories, a beach waiver hoodie,
Mm-hmm.
and you do have to be here to win. 8:55 on the West Coast, 11:55 on the East Coast.
It's like a $200 value.
What about my string of days going to LA Fitness? it's not as I mean, I've taken some days off recently, but I will say, and I'm going to post this picture later, the fact that I'm not an LA Fitness ambassador of some sort is wild. I've gone to 1, 2 in Seattle, 2 in New Jersey, Chicago, 3 in Los Angeles.
I could say the same about Orange Theory, though.
You've gone to 8 different Orange Theories?
Probably at this point, yeah.
Name them.
Seattle. So there's 3 in Seattle.
Have you gone to all 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait. Ballard, Wallingford, Lower Queen Anne,
Okay.
East Rutherford, New Jersey, Nashville, Tennessee, Fort Lauderdale, which is the very first one.
Mm-hmm.
There's more.
But wait, there's more.
6.
Or there isn't.
6 for now.
And I actually, the one that I went to in New Jersey over the weekend, I had planned on going to the one in Paramus, New Jersey, right by my parents' house.
Mm-hmm.
Friday night, I take my flight out to Jersey. I have lunch with my mom, or dinner with my mom, and I go out to the LA Fitness on Route 17 in Paramus. And as I'm driving up, I'm like, man, there aren't a lot of cars there for a Friday night. Maybe I'll be like the only person there. And I roll up, and it is closed for the next 2 weeks. It closed like the day before I got there. And then I went down. Actually, I've been to 9 because then I went to the one in Lodi, New Jersey. But I walked in, and it looked like every college football team from that part of Bergen County was there, and I immediately turned around and walked out. I went to like
Wait,
2
so you
areas.
Didn't work out?
I didn't. On Friday night, I went to 2 different areas in that gym, and it was a smaller gym. And it was like, no joke, it was like 12 high schoolers huddled around different pieces of equipment, like rotating. I was like, I'm not sitting here. No. It's just not worth my time.
Amanda Rose said, can I get the birthday song? Is it your birthday?
I hope so. Life is a Hike said the Lodi one is the worst. Yeah, it didn't see. It was small. It was packed. And there was also a guy playing music from his Bluetooth speakers. I was like, this place isn't for me. I just can't. I'd bash my head against the wall if I had to listen to something.
That makes me nervous.
Because then you have your own music, the music over the PA.
Why are people like that?
I don't know. That was the most New Jersey gym that I think
Lodi,
I've been to.
Because everyone in that area is like Italian.
Is that your area? Kind of?
No, but
it's like between our areas.
There's like a lot of Italian people there.
That's your area then.
Speaking of, that brings us to the next topic.
All right, we are going to get into the Seattle Italian Festival.
I'm going to say Italian Festival.
So we'll start with this.
Before I give my Italian Festival review?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, no! Go back!
Too late.
No! You gotta listen to me! Go back!
Okay.
You're the worst producer.
You said yes, so I went with it.
I just meant topic-wise.
Okay.
So, at the San Gennaro Seattle Festival in the Georgetown area of Seattle, I go with my friend Ellie and her daughter, and we're talking, we're eating, we're just standing around. All of a sudden, in the corner of my eye, I just see something that is so unbelievably recognizable. And it was someone wearing a You Look Great hoodie around their waist. And I was like, Ellie. She's like, what? I go, look. She's like, oh my God, oh my God. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I take out my phone and I go to take a picture because I wanted to be like, look what I found in the wild. And as I take it, the person turns around and looks right at me. I was like, like, at least like good thing it was like me and not like a stranger. Like,
yeah, at least she knew it was you.
And I go right up to her, and it's Mandarin Rose, who is in the chat. Her name is Amanda. Is this where to go? And she was like, oh, I'm Mandarin Rose. I was like, oh my God, I know exactly who you are. And we actually delivered goodies from Allaire to her during COVID, and we were doing a bunch of deliveries for Allaire.
I love that people realize that you have your own Italian emote, and they're using that now too.
So we got to see each other. She was waiting in line at that little stand behind us.
The Cucina Italia?
Yes. And we got to hang. It was so cool. So that was like my first kind of time seeing You Look Great in the wild. We did see Jordan from Puyallup the one time in Ballard.
Yes.
But I almost feel like that didn't count because we saw her the day before at a meetup.
Yeah, we knew she was in town.
Yeah.
So that works.
So, but I was like, yeah. So I can't wait for it to happen again. It was such a cool feeling. Okay.
So let's go through. You finally went to the Feast of San Gennaro in Seattle.
Yes.
Had you been to the one in New York?
Yeah. It's like 10 blocks. It's like huge in New York.
Yeah.
It's just
Well,
big.
it's most of Little Italy and some
Yes.
of Chinatown.
This was those tents plus maybe 4.
So that was the whole festival.
Yes.
So it was like a street essentially.
A regular street, not a city street. A regular street.
Okay.
So we get there and no one's there because we literally went as it opened because we wanted to be able to find parking.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, this is it? Damn. And like people were still setting up. So then people started filling
Okay.
in. The vibe got better. So we like scoped everything out first. And then I was like, I do feel like I'm around my people because it like you could tell that these people were Italian. Like the old people that were serving food that I was like, oh my God, I'm being transported back to like Hoboken right
Mhm.
now. And I scoped out everything to figure out what I wanted. There was a sausage and pepper stand that was selling polenta fried sausage with cheddar cheese inside.
What is polenta?
It's like you've had polenta before. It's not like rice, but it's like
Oh yeah. Okay.
yeah. And I sent the photo to my family group chat, and they were like, "Ew, that is not Italian." And I was like, "Well, you're right. It's not.
Okay.
I can't. Whatever." But I did get a sausage and pepper sandwich, and it was actually really good. I rated it a 7.5 out of 10, only because I felt like the bread could have been better, and it could have the sausage needed a little bit more of a flavor. But I had been craving one of those for weeks, and that's all I wanted. So,
Yeah, because we actually spent a lot of time talking about sausage and peppers on the show last week.
so I got that. It was
So you rated it what?
7.5 out of 10.
Not bad. Next up,
Well, all I wanted was a gunnel. I ordered it and I asked
A
for
cannoli.
a cannoli. It hurt me to do that, but I did. Let me tell you something. There were no chocolate chips
okay.
and no powdered sugar.
Yeah, it looks a little underwhelming.
The flavor was great, but it's missing. Like, that's just a piece of dough with cream in it.
Yeah.
That's not a gunnel. But I
But
also
it's
gave
still-
it like 7.5 out of 10. But I'll give it, you know what? It needs to be 6 out of 10.
Why
'Cause
did you?
every-
I think
'cause-
you should give it a 5 because you get half the points for flavor, right? But
'Cause it
0
was, like-
points for presentation.
Because the two things that they did out of the 4 were great. The other 2 weren't even
Exactly. So a 5 is probably fair.
Martha said that chocolate chips are the worst. She messaged me that, but there's no one that agrees with her. So
And I will say
She's
this:
out.
if I was to get a 50% score on something that I made, right, food specifically,
Mhm.
and all of the 50% is based on taste, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Because presentation, I mean, it's important, but it's not as important as taste.
Right. And then the last thing was, so Ellie ordered lasagna, which took forever because they were like baking it there.
That's good though, right? Bless you.
I think part of it was just poor planning.
Okay.
And you can put it on.
I don't want to get yelled at again.
So I was like, I'm confused. Did they put peppers in the lasagna? And she's like, no, that's pasta. I'm like, Ellie, what? And then I ate it, and they used green pasta. It was actually good.
Green dyed pasta? Was
Well,
it like a vegetable
It
pasta?
could have been. It didn't say that on the list. Like,
Because
on the
that
menu.
doesn't look like lasagna to me. When I'm imagining layers.
It was not zucchini. I'm telling you, it was pasta. I ate it. It was pasta.
Was it good though?
It was good. I mean, it's that I'd probably give a. That's definitely a 5.
A 5. Okay, based on what? So flavor is
It just wasn't. It wasn't the same.
presentation. That's got to be a 4 on
Yeah,
presentation.
but that's always lasagna.
Yeah, but I feel like a good lasagna, you could
You
like
see
see
the
the layers,
layers.
right? Like you know that it was rolled.
Like
not
you
rolled
can
out
see, it's kind of
properly.
oily.
Mhm.
And
Is
that's
that a good
supposed
thing
to
or a
be
bad thing?
sauce.
So what would you give the lasagna?
I
Full
gave it a 5.
a 5.
Yeah.
Same as the cannoli,
Yeah.
because you don't seem like you enjoyed it as much as the cannoli.
Well, the cannoli I ate in like one bite, so
Okay.
I can't really.
And then I don't know why you gave me this picture,
I-
Carla Marie.
They were wearing this shirt, legalized marinara. I was dying.
Tudabella.
Legalized marinara.
What was that first word you said?
Legalized?
I don't think you said legalize. Marinade.
There is an A, but I guess a lot of people in Jersey say marinade, so that's funny.
So overall experience at the Seattle
7.
Italian Festival.
7. I'm not. Listen, I get it. We're on the opposite coast. The water's not the same. You know, it's just a watered down version of the San Gennaro Festival.
But here's what you should do. You should reach out to the people who
I already
host.
said, and I'm gonna have a You Look Great stands next year, and they're gonna be Italian themed shirts.
I mean, we could do the 3 colors.
Well, we're also going to do it
Wait,
in
is it-
Italian.
The Italian flag is red, white, and green, right? Or is it green, white?
and red.
Oh, yeah, so we'd have to go this way. I'm trying to think of how we would color the words. And we could do like a limited edition. You could only buy it there.
Oh, stai benissimo.
We could do that. Well, that's one of the things we actually wanted to do
No.
was create.
No, idiot. I know how to say it in English. Yeah. I got
What is it?
Stai benissimo.
So one of the things we wanted to do with the "You Look Great" line was eventually have a shirt that's in like 10 different languages.
Yeah.
Maybe pick like the 10 most, maybe not 10 most common, but
I guess they're all not going to be even, though, because that was just 2 words. That'll be interesting.
well, thankfully we have a really good graphic designer
Oh, yeah, he'll
who
spell
we
it out.
employ. Well, not employ, but we, I guess, do it. He's not an employee, but we employ him to do things. How would you?
We hire him to do things.
All right.
Mike. Okay. So anyway, it was a good time. I'm glad we went. I somehow came home and was hungry.
Well, I mean, if you're eating like little samples of things.
That was a whole sausage and peppers.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, I don't know. Next on the list, Carla Marie is living alone.
Oh, yeah.
Why is that on the list?
Well, Anthony was gone for what? You left Friday morning. We're back
He's gone for
Sunday
one
morning.
full day.
No, 2 days. You left Friday morning. We're back Sunday morning. For me, you were gone for 48 hours.
Okay.
All right. Now, there's 2 parts to this. And I mean this in the nicest way, and I know you won't be offended. It was so nice being alone.
Oh, no, I feel
You
the
say
same
this all
way.
the time.
Yeah.
And I think that in every relationship, every 3 months, one person from the relationship should go on a trip.
I'm all for it.
And the other person should just get to be home and do whatever they want.
All for it.
And not that I can't do whatever I want, but it was just, I didn't like the idea of telling someone, oh, we're going to do this, and then deciding I don't want to do it or not on someone else's schedule, whatever. And granted, we're very fluid most times with things, but I just did things as I wanted.
Yeah.
I left a plate in the sink. No one yelled at me. It was great.
No, I truly, truly believe that time apart
Yes.
is as important as time together
Amen.
in a relationship. And that's in any relationship, right? The reason you like your friends and you look forward to seeing them is because you're not normally with your friends all the time.
Right.
The reason you have a better appreciation for your family after you move out is because you're not with your family all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the reason parents love seeing their kids coming home from school is because they weren't with them for the last 6 hours or
Right.
whatever it is. So time apart in any relationship, work, family,
Yeah.
friendship, romantic, is as important as time together.
So that was nice. And then I'll be at Sam's bachelorette party. You're most likely going to be home that weekend, or you might be away. We don't know yet, but
Yeah.
you'll have
And-
that.
It's also, this is an interesting thing because there are relationships where time apart can be unhealthy if the two people don't trust each other fully or whatever. And healthy time apart, I should say, is important.
Right. And now the flip side of that was I've been listening to a murder podcast, Park Predators.
Mhm.
I talk about it all the time. It's about murders in national parks. Let me tell you, that did not go well with being alone. I was like locking doors, obviously, as I should
is
be.
good.
But
Yeah.
like so nervous around the house alone. I would hear something and I'm like, oh man, I guess I haven't like lived alone in a while, especially with being scared. I'm also watching Only Murders in the Building.
Is that actually scary or is it a
It's
comedy?
funny and scary, but it's also like a little bit sometimes, like jumpy. So I was very like, come on, cats.
I never understood the murder podcast like craze. And I know it's one of the biggest
It
sectors
is the biggest.
of podcasting
The biggest, actually.
is people just listening to unsolved murders or murders being
it's-
re dug up. I don't know.
But it's not, I'm not surprised by it because it's the same when it comes to TV. Like Unsolved Mysteries and all those shows,
Yeah, like First 48.
like all of them do so well. And I tell you what, I will never go to a national park alone
I think
after
the
listening
reason
to this.
So the podcast thing is a little different because they'll talk about every type of murder. But I know on like the Discovery ID type shows, it was normally wives killing their husbands.
Love those ones.
And I feel like it was like murder porn for wives around America. We're like, oh yeah, if I was gonna kill my husband,
Here's the thing.
this is what I would do.
When women kill, they're like Like, is it Lizzie Borden? She's just like chopped everybody up. Like it's
Lorena Bobbitt?
no, she cut off the penis.
So there's another woman chopping people up. Yeah, but male murderers also chop people up.
They do, especially when you listen to Park Predators. I'm telling you, if you like murder podcasts, Park Predators. I've been wanting to reach out to the host Delia D'Ambra, but every time I'm listening, I'm normally like driving, and I don't know like what to say to her. I'm so nervous. Like, I love your podcast. She does a lot. I need to talk to her about how she does it because it's so well done.
I love this comment. So Amanda, whose picture we showed a second ago, who you saw at the Italian festival, Carla Marie said, "I put on Snapped when my hubby annoys me." Snapped, I guess, is a show about women who snap and murder their husbands. I don't know. Lizzie Borden said Heather on Long Island. That's who you were talking about?
Yeah, that's who.
So what did Lizzie do? She chopped people up?
Yeah, this was like, I thought it was 1800s, but it might have been early 1900s. She just like killed her whole family and chopped them up, I think.
You know, I was listening to, this is a while ago. We had mentioned this, our friend Chris DiStefano, who, by the way, if you're in Wisconsin, he is wondering why people from the state of Wisconsin have not bought tickets to his shows there yet. So if you're in Madison or Milwaukee, please buy tickets. Go
Maybe
check
there's
out
a game that they have.
ChrissyDcomedy.com, I believe, is the website, but just Google him. You'll find him out.
Yeah.
He was on the Joe Rogan podcast a couple months ago when his special launched on Netflix. And one of the things he said was his friend, who, if you listen to his podcast, not TT, is it TT? Was in prison for a while. And was in prison with like two mass murderers. And he has these stories of how these mass murderers were like totally normal when he would speak to them at like the lunch hours and stuff like that. But then every now and then they would snap and they would just say something that was so psychotic. And he'd be like, "Oh, that's how you killed a bunch of people." But every other moment outside of that 30 seconds, right? The other 23 and whatever minutes of the day, they were totally normal.
In high school, we went to like a prison, and we basically went to the people that do the Scared Straight program, which are the lifers. And I'll never forget, there was this one guy, very Hannibal Lecter-y, white old dude, and he was like, and they had to go around and say while they were in prison, he was like, so let me actually backtrack. There was a younger black male who was like, "I'm here for armed robbery," and I think someone died during the armed robbery. So that was very like not an intentional thing that guy he wasn't going in to kill somebody originally. The other guy was like, "I'm here for allegedly murdering my family," or something. And I was like, allegedly? We're still using that word.
Yeah, well, you were convicted of it, so.
And I was like front row, like, I gotta get the fuck out of this place. Yeah. But my high school used to go to the women's prison, but they had to stop doing it by the time it was my grade because they said the kids were getting harassed so much at the women's prison that it was too crazy, and they had to just keep them going. We
had a caller one time when we were on the radio here saying that the women's prison like loved listening to our show on Power 93.3, which unfortunately doesn't exist anymore. Power 93.3 is totally gone. It's been two other stations, but I thought that was like the coolest thing. Like you're stuck and you've got to listen to something, and you chose, hopefully.
Yeah.
Unless it was being done like torture.
Probably.
They're like, you have to listen to the Carla Marie and Anthony show.
There was something else I was going to say about.
Real quick, as you think about that, Carla Marie, we have 5 minutes left in the beach waiver giveaway. So if you have not entered yet, it is free. You do get 3 times the odds of winning if you are a subscriber, so you have time to do that if you'd like during September. All you have to do is type an exclamation point, the word enter, hit send in the chat, and you are good to go. 1 ticket per person. If you try to do it multiple times, it'll tell you that it failed, which means you're already in. And I can actually check to see how many people have entered so far.
So Clean Pillows says that I need to listen to Counterclock, which is a podcast also done by the same woman who does Park Predators, Delia D'Ambra.
And what is Counterclock?
It's probably a murder podcast as well. I don't know what it's about. I want to get her on Twitch to like interview her. That's one of my goals. But also, there's apparently a Lizzie Borden rhyme to remember what she did.
Okay.
Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. And when she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41.
And is that actually true? That's what she did?
I think so.
Did she hate her dad like a little bit more? And that's why she gave him the extra whack? 135 people have entered the giveaway. We've got about 5 minutes left for that. So again, type in exclamation point, the word enter. Oh wait, who's calling? What, we got someone to call?
I didn't tell you what happened when I was at there was another thing at the Italian festival.
Wait, hold on. Crystal said, is Crystal calling?
What's the phone
Oh, what's the
number?
phone number? There we go. 305.
Nope.
Sorry, 201-305-0894. 201-305-0894. We do have it ready to go if you want to call.
When I was talking to Mandarin Rose, Amanda, I said something and I like dropped an F-bomb, and there was a family in front of me, and I was like, I'm so sorry, I cursed, and the mom turns around and goes, they're Italian, they've heard it before, and I was like, I found my people. Where you been?
You know, it is funny. Every time I go back to New Jersey, and I always considered myself someone who probably cursed a little more than the average person, but then I go back to New Jersey after living here, and I'm like, oh, wow, I actually don't really swear that much anymore.
Well,
Compared to
keep in
people in New
mind,
Jersey.
you also weren't on the air as much when you lived in New Jersey. Now you moved
Yeah.
out here and you you restructure things because you try not to curse as much in real life because you don't want to on the air. But man, like in Jersey, your F word, we talk about this all the time. Instead of saying, you're like, fucking.
Yeah. So, Crystal, that phone line is open if you wanted it still. 201-305-0894. We got 3 minutes left for the Beach Waiver giveaway. It is September, so if you want to subscribe to our channel for the first time ever or maybe upgrade your subscription and save some money, the cool part is you save money, we still make the same exact amount in terms of your support for us. And that's because they got, I think Lenovo is the sponsor of September. So they basically pay the difference, allegedly. I don't know. They give Amazon a lot of money, and Amazon figures it all out. And Carla Marie is rocking her Seahawks gear.
Oh.
Because today is the big day.
It is.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, but I think I got my script down for the most part. So that's exciting.
So what are the things you're going to have to do today? What can people look forward to?
Well, I don't think I can reveal all of that.
Good morning. Oh, is it working? Oh,
Hey,
there we go.
Is this Crystal? Good morning, Crystal. What's up? Yes. Yeah. Hold on 1 second, Crystal. They can't hear you. 1 second.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, I had this muted. I apologize.
Pause. Okay, so Crystal's calling in. She played Cover Lovers against her sister. That was a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like
And what are you calling an update with?
I just wanted to call and be like, hello, because I didn't get to see you all because we had some technical issues.
So
when we were
playing against Crystal, Crystal was having issues on her end. I think you have an Android, right? That was the problem?
No.
She does.
I do have an Android, but that wasn't the problem.
I think that might have been it. But we were trying to use a new program, then we switched over to using Zoom. But during the whole like debacle of Crystal trying to set up, we were just on chatting with her sister for like 15 minutes. And her sister isn't even the one that listens to us. Crystal was. So her sister was like, I actually feel bad that she doesn't get to hang out with you guys.
Did you guys, I know there was a drink on the line for the winner. Did you guys ever settle that bet?
Well, we haven't been able to see each other yet. So
that's right. You guys live apart.
Because we only see each other like twice a year. So, but it was Malort or something like that.
Yeah.
It was an alcohol
that she's obsessed with.
that I had never heard of before. I'm sure our friends at Seattle Cocktail Club know exactly what it is, though.
Yeah, I had never heard of it, but she's like constantly posting it on Instagram and like, I don't know.
Well, and you got her hooked up with
But
some
I
You Look Great gear, which is awesome.
Yes, I sent her that, and I have like so much stuff. You Look Great. My husband is like, you're insane, crazy. Like, why do you have all this stuff? But
Well, we appreciate it.
I just wanted to, and also I saw the backpack, whatever.
Oh, the drawstring
thing that-
backpacks?
Yes, I want one of those.
All right, we're getting-
And I went.
We're giving them away
Right,
later
guys.
this week on Twitch.
Yeah, so Tuesday and Thursday we'll probably have more You Look Great giveaways.
Awesome.
All right, Crystal, we are going to let
But
you go.
yeah, it
Thank
was
you for hitting us
just a
up.
friendly hello.
Yeah, we appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no problem. I love you.
Love you. You look great.
You look great.
So I know
That's
Seattle
awesome.
Cocktail Club was in there. I wanted to jump
They
in.
said.
What is Malort? Malort, what was it? The drink that we were
I think it's
talking about?
Malort. I don't
Malort
know.
with a T?
I think so. But also, don't forget, Wednesday is the free cocktail techniques class that I'm doing with Seattle Cocktail Club. It's virtual, so you can watch from anywhere. And the link it's in our newsletter. It's also at themorningshowpodcast.com.
And what I'm going to do right now is pull up the screen for, here we go, for the giveaway.
Oh, and we were talking about game day.
Hmm?
We're talking about game day.
Yeah, but I want to pull this. Once that gets to 19 minutes,
Okay.
we'll close the contest. So if you have not entered yet, exclamation point, the word enter, put that into the chat and hit send, and you'll be good to go. 1 ticket per person.
Seattle Cocktail Club said you either love it or hate it. It's an herbal liqueur popular around Chicago.
Interesting. I don't trust people from Chicago. I don't know why I said that. I just felt like saying it. 4 seconds. All right,
All
3
right, so-
seconds. Wait. Let me close the drawing here, Carla Marie. Close giveaway. Draw a winner.
Oh, Angela. Ami1544.
Angela, let us know if you're in the chat because you do have to be here to win. We'll give you about 90 seconds.
Oh. Crystal's sister lives in Chicago. That's
Oh,
why
well, that makes sense then.
why do those people love it so much? What do people
Oh,
in
there she
Seattle-
is. All right, perfect. And what you're going to do, Angela, is send us your address to hello@carlamarieanthony.com. Let us know what hoodie size you would be, and we'll see if we have it.
in the beach waiver. I think we only have smalls left. Either way, we'll just if
Let
we
us know
don't
the
have your
size.
We'll send you what we have. You can gift it to somebody.
We'll figure it all out. So congratulations on the win. Thank you for hanging out with us. And we are going back to the main screen.
Seattle Cocktail Club said they're going to give me some Malort to try during the class on
Okay.
Wednesday night.
Oh, yeah, tell people about the class one more time.
Wednesday night, 5:30 p.m. Pacific time, 8:30 p.m. East Coast time. There will be a virtual class, and you'll watch us teach you the basics of making a cocktail. And when I say watch us, Seattle Cocktail Club, it's essentially going to be teaching me, and I will be representing the people at home that don't know what they're doing. And it's free, completely free, but you do need to register to get all the information. SeattleCocktailClub.com, click on events, or themorningshowpodcast.com.
And
Or right there.
as we close out the show, Carla Marie, tell us what you're doing at the game today.
I'm talking into a microphone.
But like, so you have your script. What are some of the games you're doing?
Well, I don't know. Like, some of the things are being revealed today.
Is there like $1 million,
Well,
50-yard like field goal
no.
shot?
No. I guess I could talk about it because a lot of like the local news places have been talking about.
Okay.
There's a Brat Zuka, and Blitz is gonna have a gun, and he's gonna fire bratwurst into the crowd.
Just like obviously there's no bun. It's not gonna fly probably. So
I
it's just
haven't
like
seen it yet. I don't know.
sausages flying through the
I
air.
hope, I hope they let me give it a little pump.
Martha asked if they will see you on TV.
Maybe in the background.
Oftentimes it'll be coming out of commercial. If they're going from commercial into the scene on the field, there might be a shot of you like leaving the field or wrapping something up.
Stuff like that, yeah. Or I'll be in our like home base is the northeast side of the stadium.
Mhm.
So in the end zone, I'll be in one of those
So you'll be like standing in the end zone?
on the side.
So if they score a touchdown near you, you could be like,
I almost got hit at the mock game. I'm gonna get wrecked. Oh man, I'm gonna be on ESPN. I'm gonna be on Sports Center, top 10.
you should try like during a really pivotal play, like run on the field, get knocked over, and then you'll make it on all the news stations. But
I'm
make
good.
sure you're wearing a You Look Great hoodie.
Okay. And what else? Oh, I get to be there at the finish line for the winner of the 40-yard dash against Blitz. So that'll be cool.
Is Blitz fast?
Yes. And
Like even in his big mascot thing, he's fast?
he shows no mercy,
Okay, good.
even against children.
If you do watch the game tonight, by the way, I know it's not Megan said she would do this. Take a picture if you happen to see
Yes. 'cause I
Carla Marie, or
wanna-
even someone that looks like Carla Marie. We'll confirm it tomorrow.
Yeah. Everyone will be wearing this color. all the hosts will be wearing this exact t-shirt, so it'll be hard to find me. But I'm going to be wearing the exact same outfit I wore for the mock game, this and a plaid skirt. If it fits, got to try it on a second.
Tacoma Swifty said, my husband will be at the game, and I'll have him look out and take a
Yeah.
photo if he sees you and send it. That's phenomenal.
I know Mandarin Rose is a Broncos fan, and her husband's going to the game.
You are actually going to have to watch out. Mergen brings up a good point. Baker Mayfield almost took a guy out when he threw the ball in the end zone.
Well, I'll catch it.
They throw him pretty hard.
Yeah, but if I see it going out of bounds, should I try to catch it?
Some people do. If you're like well out of bounds, yeah, you can.
I'd be like,
Because you'll see camera people all the time try to like grab it with one hand
And
if
then
if it's by them. But Baker, so what she's talking about is Baker scored a touchdown and then went to go like spike the ball against the wall. You don't want to be in the way of that. Because that's close range too. I wouldn't want to be, honestly, I wouldn't want to be in the way of any quarterback throwing a football. Those things come at you super hard. I think it was Donald Driver back in the day who used to be a wide receiver for the Packers when Brett Favre was there. At some point in his career, broke every finger catching balls from Brett Favre. That's how hard they throw those things.
all right. Does Gino throw that hard?
I mean, probably.
Or Russell?
I don't think they throw like Brett Favre hard, but they throw pretty hard.
Whatever. Seahawks better win today because I'm not letting Russell Wilson come to this place and think he still owns it.
What are people at the headquarters saying about the game? Do they think they're going to win? How do they feel?
It's been a lot of win?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to talk about Russell Wilson. I think everyone's feeling good because like the team is kind of amped. Like these guys are freaking ready and they're all in like good spirits. They're all like happy, and I feel like that's important. Like, you can't be like mad. Although that like gives you more energy to like try to win. You need to be like a good cohesive team, and I feel like they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, I do. So Baker Mayfield lost his return to Cleveland yesterday.
Okay.
So if that trend continues, hopefully Russell loses his return to Seattle. And it's funny because so many people in Seattle are angry with Russell for leaving. But at the same time, he took you to 2 Super Bowls. He's been here for 10 years.
I don't know. Listen, I do not speak on behalf of the Seahawks organization when I say this. I speak on behalf of the people in my life that are fans that I have spoken to. I don't think that man is getting a warm welcome.
But it's funny because I don't know of a champion who has returned to a team and is hated as much as Russell Wilson.
Here's the
And I
thing
think
about
part of it's
Seattle.
Russell Wilson was also like not cool.
Seattle only likes Seattle.
No, and I agree with that. But I think, like, I know when Ken Griffey came back after he left,
We can't.
he was
compare Russell to
received
Ken.
well. But at least Russell won a championship.
And
here.
baseball fans are way different than football fans.
But Russell, I think the problem with
Way.
Russell was he was a tryhard. You know, like he tried so hard to be cool and be perfect that it came through as disingenuous. And for that, people are like, all right, thank God he's gone. Now we can go back to letting him know how we really feel because he's not a Seahawk.
Well, Jordan Puyallup brings up a great point. She said, I feel like we're more angry with the comments and remarks after the trade that he made.
Yeah, but once you go to a new team, you have to say that you're excited to be at that new team. What are you going to say? Oh, I wish I was still in Seattle. That doesn't make any sense. You're at a new team. You've got to play the game.
Mandarin Rose said, my husband is starting the tailgate at 11 a.m. today, and it's expected to have 100 people. That's crazy because you know what? I don't picture Seattle as a big tailgate scene.
Well, the football stadium is in downtown, so it's not like the parking's great. It's not like when you go to Kansas City, even
Giants Stadium Giants have a huge tailgate.
Yeah. But yeah, the parking areas around Lumen Field
are interesting.
They're broken up, so you don't have like the huge scene. But if you go between some of the stores that are there, like that daily
places,
parking, they do have a good tailgate scene.
That's true. But there's things to do, but it's not necessarily like car tailgating. You know what I mean? Like there's the whole row, like you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
There's like there's like bars outside and stuff. But I feel like when you go to a Giants game, there's nothing around you. There's not a single bar you could go to.
Well, there's Stilettos. Yeah. That's
but
down
you
the
gotta
street.
Bring your own out. Oh no, they have.
Which is funny because going to the Raiders game in Vegas, so there were some people set up with tailgates. Mostly it was just like people with like popping their trunk and playing music out of the bed. Like nothing crazy. No big RVs
yeah,
or
you
converted buses or anything like that. But then you have to remember that in Vegas, you've got casinos and strip clubs
Clubs.
like everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's where people are going right before the game. All right. We ready to go, Carla Marie?
I think so.
Thank you very much for hanging out with us today. Carla Marie is going to be there. If you're at the game, take some pictures. If you're watching at home,
Anthony will be in section 101 near the new Cityside Bar underneath the Hawk's Nest. It's actually super cool. I got to go and taste test all the foods and last week and the drinks, and it's awesome. And anyone can get in there. It's open to everyone. No special seating. None of that. It's a great view from the end zone. It's a good time. So Cityside Bar underneath the Hawk's Nest in the north side of the stadium. Look at me knowing things.
it's impressive. We will be back tomorrow, 8 o'clock on the West Coast, 11 o'clock on the East Coast is when we kick off. We will have some You Look Great giveaways and an update on Carla Marie's big day.
I'm really scared I'm going to mess up and not be able to hear anything, but it'll be a good time.
Peace out.